When does Invincible Season 4 premiere? First look, returning voice cast, and more. Invincible Season 4 is the next part of the amazing animated superhero series on Prime Video. It will show what has happened to Mark Grayson as he deals with the results of his previous choices. Season 4 comes at a time when Season 3 ended with its hero having gotten darker, and so the story will be more intense and emotionally complicated. The show has a loyal fan base since it first aired in 2021, because of its mixture of superhero elements and focus on the characters. In Season 4, the series will most likely unfold more aspects of the universe, bringing in new enemies as well as making the existing disputes more complex. The new season is still based on the comic book series by Robert Kirkman, Cory Walker, and Ryan Ottley, and the show hasn't lost its interest in major fights as well as in individual problems. Invincible Season 4 premieres on March 18, 2026 on Amazon Prime Video, continuing Mark Grayson's story with returning voices like Steven Yeun, Sandra Oh, and J.K. Simmons alongside new cast additions. Invincible Season 4 is coming to Amazon Prime Video on March 18, 2026. It can be streamed in over 240 countries and territories as it rolls out globally via the platform. Like all the previous seasons, Season 4 will be included in the Prime Video library and accessible only to Prime subscribers. The release keeps the show on track since the first 2 seasons were released on Prime Video as well. Even though the time when each episode will be made public has not been disclosed yet in the draft, the series has used both weekly and split release formats before. So, fans might see Season 4 mainly as one of the platform's top animated titles. Subscribers can also watch all the previous seasons, so it is possible to catch up on the earlier stories before Season 4 is out. The series is still one of the most popular animated shows on Prime Video, with a great audience and critical response. Read more. Will there be a Virgin River Season 8? Renewal status explained. Explored Invincible Season 4 will begin right after the events of the last season, when Mark Grayson's story came to a rather bleak point. Naturally, the new season dives deep into the repercussions of his actions, especially as he fiercely resolves to shield those dearest to him. Prime Video says, new villains like Thrag, Dinosaurus, and Universa are among the introduced characters in Invincible Season 4. They are likely to be instrumental in widening the conflict as Mark and his team confront more and more perilous situations. The story still revolves around Mark's difficulties in juggling his superhero obligations and his personal life, which is, in fact, the show's main focus so far. The voice cast of Season 4 reunites some of the familiar faces, with Steven Yeun reprising his role as Mark Grayson, Sandra Oh coming back as Debbie Grayson, and J.K. Simmons returning as Nolan Grayson. The show carries on with a huge ensemble cast that features famous actors like Gillian Jacobs, Seth Rogen, Walton Goggins, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Jason Mantzoukas, Zazie Beetz, and Mark Hamill. Besides the familiar voices, Invincible Season 4 unveils a brand new set of actors to the cast, such as Lee Pace, Matthew Rhys, and Danai Gurira. These new faces are likely to stir up the series' dynamics, especially as they unfold their roles as the main villains of the story. Characters like Adam Eve and the Guardians of the Globe, who are an integral part of the show's main storyline, will also continue to be a part of the season. As the storyline goes on, Invincible Season 4 will be the characters developing their already intertwined relationships, and, at the same time, widening the scope of their conflicts. Read more. Shrinking Season 3 Episode 7 ending explained. What happened to Maya? The show will premiere exclusively on March 18, 2026 on Prime Video. Quick links.